Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. So sorry about, I accidentally uploaded a video and it was I didn't mean to upload that. So anyway, it was just me walking around doing laundry and I was like, what am I doing? And I didn't mean to put it up. So let me get you guys situated. There we go. All right, I'm going to get y'all, let me get some lotion on my face because I feel dry and tight. So hold on. Okay. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. So, glasses. All right. Hey, guys. Today is Saturday, it's my weekend off. So I was like, I need to do a meditation with my people. And I need to also talk to you guys. Oh, let's clean my glasses up. I also need to talk to you guys about the new podcast I'm fixing to start up. Okay, so I'm going to start a new channel and it's going to be strictly for podcast uploads and live streams. And it's going to be called Real Talk Recovery. The whole premise I'm going off of to create Real Talk Recovery, I've already started the Instagram. Hey guys, the whole premise I'm going off of to create Real Talk Recovery is that it's like no holds barred, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. It doesn't matter if you are in a MAT program. It doesn't matter if you are abstinent. It doesn't matter if you're recovering from anorexia, bulimia. Any kind of recovery is welcome at Real Talk Recovery. I want to have all kinds of different guest speakers on. I want to have, moms on. I want to have women who struggle with eating disorders on. I want to have men who struggle with insecurity and self-image and low testosterone. I have so many plans, you guys, that are going through my mind, and I really want to hone in on, creating a podcast that you can listen to while you're at work, because I'm obsessed with listening to podcasts while I'm working. They help me so much, you guys, because while I'm at work, I am thinking of, I'm listening to these podcasts and I'm learning about addiction while I'm working. And so it just helps me so much. So there's not a lot of women who do recovery podcasts. So it's all guys, really. I found a couple of women that do them, but not very many. And I thought, you know what? That's a good idea to start a podcast. So I have to figure out how to record myself. I think it's pretty easy. I'm going to do it from SoundCloud. And once I make sure that my sound is like crisp and all that good stuff, then I'll start doing my first podcasts, and I'll upload them here, or I'll upload them on the Real Talk Recovery podcast on SoundCloud, and then I'm going to start just a YouTube channel called Real Talk Recovery here, and it'll be like all the podcasts and stuff. And of course, like if I feel like throwing something else over there, I'll throw something else over there, Hey, Rachel. So, Rachel, I was just telling everybody that I started a new Instagram called Real Talk Recovery, and it's going to be a podcast. And I want all you ladies who have been doing well in your recovery and on methadone or Suboxone, I really would love for you guys to come and share your experience, strength, and hope on the podcast. It's not up and running yet. Like, I haven't even made my first episode. I just made the Instagram, and I'm fixing to make the channel after I get off here. But once I get everything up and running, like, I'll let everybody know on this channel what's going on, and I'll like preview the first episode for you guys, and then I'll start reaching out to you guys one by one, messaging you through Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram at Nicole Pludre, follow me there, and at Real Talk Recovery. It's real_talk_recovery. So, Neil and Nate went to go get some breakfast this morning, and so I've got the house to myself, which is something when you're a mom, you don't get to be by yourself very often. So when I get the chance to send them off by themselves, I take it. Yeah, I thought so too. And listen, I want it to be like, I don't know. I always listen to podcasts while I'm at work, and it's always guys. And I can't relate to some of the stuff they're saying, you know what I mean? Like, so I was like, we need to have a woman's one. Okay, so today is the 27th. Okay, so today I thought I would read out of, because I know a lot of you guys have significant others who are in their addiction also. And I do too. And I thought I would read out of The Courage to Change. And this is an Al-Anon book this is for people who love addicts or alcoholics. One sweltering summer day, I sought escape from the heat at a nearby beach. Lying there with my lemonade, I looked at all the people soaking up the sun. No matter how many people were on that beach, there would be enough sun for everyone. I realized that the same was true of God's love and guidance. No matter how many people seek God's help, there is always enough to go around. To someone who believed that there were never enough time, money, love, or anything else, this was amazing news. This awareness was tested at an Al-Anon meeting when someone spoke about his higher power with a personal love and intensity that matched my own. I felt as if his intimacy with God would leave less love for me. But I think that the opposite is true. I often feel closest to God when I hear others share about how well a higher power has taken care of them. Today I try to remember that there is enough love for all of us. Today's reminder: I may not have everything I want, but today I have everything I need. I will look for evidence of abundance and let it remind me that my higher power's love is broad enough to touch all who have the courage to place themselves in its presence. So, you know how when you wake up in the morning, I know a lot of you guys are going through something with your significant others. I know I'm going through something, okay? And it's so easy to wake up in the morning and just start your day off in straight up discouragement. Maybe you had a fight the night before because they came in high. Maybe, Maybe they've been passed out for 3 days and you can't even get them to come and be present, you know, and it's easy to think, you know, well, all of this is because of that reason, or I wish I had, you know, a better life. But when we really sit down and think about it and we look around, like, we all have internet. So first of all, that's a huge, like, that's not a necessity. You know what I mean? Like, we're lucky. There's people that don't have any contact to the outside world, you guys. Like, they're living in third world countries with no food and no water and no shelter. Can you imagine fighting to find food to eat? Girl, I don't suffer. You guys can tell I eat good. So it's like, really, I'm so well taken care of. I have all my basic needs and necessities, you know, fulfilled. Of course, there's things that I wish I had, because we all do that. But if I really take a look at my life, and I'm so blessed, and so are you guys. Even though maybe we're struggling, you guys, maybe our significant others aren't as serious about recovery as we are. Because I feel like that's what I'm always running into a problem with, is that I feel like I'm more serious about being sober than he is. And what I've always been told is, like, I can't make him be serious about recovery. The only thing I can do is live my life as an example and show him what it's like to be on fire for my recovery, you know? This morning he was like, are you going to come to McDonald's with me? And I was like, you know, no, I've got to do my meditation this morning with my YouTube channel. And he was like, are you sure you want us to wait for you? And I was like, no, it's okay. Go ahead. Because this is important to me, you guys. You guys are important to me, and helping others is important to me. And it also helps me stay sober. So, you know, last night I got online and I was watching my friend Roberta's channel. And she had talked about how much more aware she was now that she's sober. And she talked about craving opiates, you know, Oxy. And I told her, I said, I know exactly what you're talking about, because I crave Xanax all the time. And what I mean by crave is, like, I'll think about it for a split second, how wonderful it would be to have one, you know. But I never, ever act on it, you know. And I pray that I don't ever act on it, you know. That's why I tell you guys about it, and kind of like use you guys as an accountability program, because I believe me, if I came on here on Xanax, y'all would all know I'd be acting like a fool. But it's easy to get discouraged, you know, when you got drama going on in your life and your old man ain't acting right. But, you know, everything will end up working out. And that's what one of my friends told me. He's got like 12 or 13 years sober, and he is in AA. And he told me, he said, you know, Nicole, there's no destination to recovery. And also, everything's going to work out. As long as we let go and let God take control, you guys. Because what happens is, we get so caught up in trying to control and run the show. And so when you're like caught up in that control and wanting to run the show, it makes you sick. It makes me sick, because I can't control everything. It's hard, you know. So when I surrender and I give in, and I stop trying to control Neil's actions, control Nate's actions. Well, Nate's my son, so you know how that, you know what I mean. But when I stop trying to, like, control everything and just pray that God will keep them safe and keep them, you know, on track, then everything goes so much smoother. Has to be true. Right. Okay, yeah, Rachel. So, you know what? And that's the thing, like, we can all find something that we wish that our significant others could do better. You know what I mean? But I'm sure that they feel the same way about us. You know? I'm sure they think, oh, I wish she would cook better dinners, or I wish she would, you know, stop talking to all those people on the internet. That's one of the things that my husband gets so upset about, because he doesn't understand the connection that I have with other people that are in recovery, because he doesn't have that, you know? So he can't understand why I'd want to get on here and talk to a bunch of people I don't even know in real life. And I'm like, you just cannot understand. Like, we have a connection. We get each other, and they help me stay sober. And I truly think that a big reason why I've stayed sober and haven't relapsed, you guys, is because I have you guys, and I have the accountability. And I know that I can't just like wander off into oblivion. You know, what are the people going to think? What they need me, you know, even if it's not that serious, and maybe y'all don't need me, but that helps me. You know what I mean? It makes me feel like kind of important, y'all. I'm not going to lie. And y'all help me. So it's kind of like with my son, how I know my son needs me and I can't just like go off and take a day off. It's kind of like that with you guys. I think of you guys as my children. And I know y'all are probably like, Nicole, come on now. We ain't your kids. But it's that same kind of like caring that I have for y'all. Bama Chick is done, y'all. She has thrown her hands up. She can't take it anymore. So we need to support her, because she has got a lot on her plate right now. And she's going to be moving out and getting her own place. But girl, listen, you know what? You have done so much for how many years? 18 years, girl. When somebody keeps on making the same mistakes over and over again, expecting different results, and he doesn't want to change, you know, and you're giving him opportunities to change, he's going to end up getting you messed up. You know, he's going to end up getting you kicked off of your program. And it's not worth it. It's not worth you losing your sobriety. And that's you've worked hard, girl. You deserve to have a good life and not be living like that. You know what I mean? I just got done vacuuming my little house, you guys. I'm going to go downstairs. I'll tell you this much. Did y'all remember when I was ranting and raving about them dogs 2 weeks ago? Well, guess what? I went downstairs and one of them did it again. So I got Neil and I said, look, man, you got to get these dogs in check. Like, they're not my dogs, y'all. I know that I just want to have a nice house. You know, I want my house to stay clean because I clean it. I work hard to keep up with cleaning up after my son and cleaning up after everybody else. So it upsets me when stuff gets nasty when it shouldn't have to be like that, you know? When I was in my addiction, you guys, I lived in places that didn't have running water. I lived in places that didn't have no lights. And I didn't have to live like that. You know, but I chose to because I was sick of my addiction. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to put on some mascara. It just makes me feel like my eyes are more awake when I have mascara on. So, that's all. Okay, so let's get back to the talk. Okay, so we've been on here for about 20 minutes. Okay, well, we live in an in-law suite in my parents' basement. It sucks because we have a kid, but I'm grateful that I have a home. Oh yeah, girl, listen to me. You stay with your family as long as you can, because having that extra support, it really helps a lot whenever, you know, you might not realize it and it might seem uncomfortable right now, but there's so many people that don't have families, you know, and it goes back to that gratitude, you guys, and trying to find gratitude and being grateful for even the littlest things. It will really, really help you on your day. And I just want you girls to know that I'm praying for you guys, and I hope that you'll be praying for me. Today, we're going to go to Boo at the Zoo. I'm going to take, me, Neil, and Nate are going to go, and, yeah, that's what we're going to do today, so, yeah, you're going to be in trouble then, but once he starts walking, you'll want to get out and go to the park. Me and my little boy, I would put him in the stroller, and we just roll down the street, girl. Bundle him up real warm, and then put a cover over him and go down and walk it out. That's what me and Nate did all the time when he was little. But I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to do that meditation with you guys, and I will see you guys later on. Help me get the word out about Real Talk Recovery, and see if you guys have any friends that want to do podcasts with me, and all that good stuff, okay? And I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all.